The Malawi's National Education Sector Plan, NESIP, identifies primary education as a structure harboring most of the challenges in the entire education system due to increasing enrollment without adequate funding. It is under the numerous challenges that the primary education sector faces that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Finland, together with Development Aid from People to People, UFF Finland, through the Development Aid from People to People Malawi, started a project known as the Strengthening Network of Graduated Teachers for Improved Primary Education. The project works in 40 primary schools in rural Blantyre and Cholo districts. This project has only been operating for 1.5 years, and the impact is clear as children are once more enjoying going to school.
The aim is to improve the quality of education in primary schools, mainly 40 primary schools, 20 in Blantyre, rural, and 20 in Cholo district. We are focusing at increasing the enrollment in all the primary schools. And after increasing the enrollment, we should make sure that we should also improve the pass rate in all the classes in the schools that we are working with. As a project, we have provided exercise books to the schools for the learners so that those learners who are failing to write and even failing to come to school because of money, they should be able to come. Apart from that, we have also given them computers so that they should use at a school for reporting and also even using the at office work. And also we gave them phones for communication. We ask them some reports and they send data through those phones to us.
The project is implemented in primary schools with help from teachers who have graduated from the Development Aid from People to People training colleges. At each of the 40 primary schools, they involve and pass on new methods and skills to their fellow teachers.
We teachers from those government colleges, we face a lot of problems. Let's say, as the records of works, we depend on other teachers whom they are already qualified to teach us how we can do them. While those at DAPP Malawi, they came here with full knowledge of the records of work.
Among others, the project encourages participation and engagement of communities in school catchment areas, in primary education management, individual child support, as well as in school activities. As such, the cooperation between teachers and parents has been encouraged in order to address specific issues, such as how best to support the girl child to reduce dropouts. The Teachers Network project works therefore hand in hand with mother groups. The mothers are engaged in campaigns to get back school children who are no longer attending classes.
Choyamba timakumanda aziphunzisi kuti atikaonana nawo pambuyo tikaonana nawo siya skulu achuluka pambuyo timayamba kuyenda mmakomo kukoma ndi makolo ana amene asiya skulu ndiye tikatoyo chituma koma ndi makolo aja timafunsa timene asiya anaja kusiya skulu timene asira ndiye makolo aja amatiuza mavuto awo ena amatiuza zakuti inetu mwanayi ndikumulephera ndiyekha kufuna kwekosakhala ine ena amanena kuti ine mwanayi palibe chimene ndilibe choti ndingamusamalire ayi chifukwa zosowa ndi zambiri mmakomo muno ndiye tikatero timalimbikisa kuti zosowa zilizi choncho koma mwana asayanire kusiya skulu oyenera kuti skulu alimbikire kufikira mawa azapeze tsogolo lake for skulu ndiye yofunikira.
Some of the children who have returned to school have adapted well. Some have completed their primary school education.
Nasiya sukulu ndeta siya sukulu naleka standard 7 nde naganza zoti ndibwereso sukulu ena ko nalemba mesa 7 ndabira standard 8 ayeriso nalemba kena kono pano parudiga medasa standard 8.
Since in most communities in Malawi, girls are not given priority by their parents or guardians to attend school, the project helps to address issues of gender equality in many areas and in school attendance in particular. The pass rate for girl children at Mkaombe Primary School has improved since the adoption of this project. In order to attract and retain the children that come to school, the project is set to improve the conditions and facilities of primary schools to make them more child-friendly. Development Aid from People to People graduated teachers encourage all teachers in the 40 schools to engage the children in many more activities than the usual classroom lessons. Parents and the community are invited to hear the children read. There are drama days, and action days for maintaining and beautifying the schools. The Teachers Network project has also donated sports equipment in the primary schools. The increased emphasis on sporting activities has also helped improve the numbers of children attending school.
Okay, the sporting activities are very important at this school because learners are coming in large number because they have the interest in sporting activities, and also it helps them to have the strong bodies when they are doing sporting activities.
In basic education, one of the goals of the primary teacher education is to produce teachers who are capable of involving the children activity in the learning process, who can secure that what the children learn is of quality and relevant, and who are also capable of ensuring that all children have access to take part.
Standard 5 ndifo ndapuzia kumlanji, ndapuzia kwa standard 6. Mazipuzia amene akanipesa kumeneko ndi akuno zosiyana. Apunsia kuno pena amatilimbikisa pomwe uku akangotipuzisa phunziro limodzi basa amene kuti aweruka.
In the We Do More Teachers project, teachers are constantly trained to improve their professionalism and to get practical tools to live up to these requirements. For a teacher to make sure that all children learn, she must be able to tailor-make what she wants to teach the children so it suits them, and that takes that each teacher knows very well and many different methods.
We are trained to teach in the rural areas. So here we are trained how to improvise the resources so that by not depending on the resources that the government has to purchase for the schools, we can improvise ourselves by using the OBE methods, the methods that are learner-centered, so that when we go into the community, we'll be able to teach, to provide the efficient teaching to our learners.
The We Do More Teachers project has introduced reading clubs in the school in order to reach out to the learners with difficulties in studies. The impact of extra classes and study sessions has been observed through improved grades for most learners.
Zimatandiza kuzia kuti tizikwanisa kuwerenga bwinobwino. Mwina pali masipeni ngine amene mapoponyezeka nditi kakha reading club kuja anzatha matembesa mwina ndikumathandizana ndikumaziwira muti momwemo.
Through the project, the schools have also established school gardens. In the school gardens, the children learn basic agricultural skills as well as what a nutritious diet is. The children learn conservation agriculture and they pass on the skills to their families, and in that way also help the community to adapt new ways of farming.
We have this garden in order to teach our learners other new skills except they learn from their homes, because without having these ones, the learners cannot have other new knowledges. So they can work hard in their homes, in their villages, in their gardens.
The schools that are in the project have played a significant role in changing the landscape of basic education in Malawi.
We can talk about two different kinds of impact. We can talk about what do we see when we actually come to the schools, and then we can talk about the figures and the different results that we want to achieve. And if we look upon how has the school environment changed, then I think it has changed very significantly, especially the engagement of the teachers. You can see that this project takes the teachers seriously, and it unites the teachers so that the teachers, when you come to the school, they represent pride over their achievements, and they have ownership of the school, which is in some schools a new thing. Of course, when the teachers are more serious with their work and are much more united and more happy to go to work, then it also has the impact of the children that the learning environment has changed a lot. You can come in and you can see lessons which are funny and which are embracing every learner. You can see the teachers going to the households of the learners if they don't come to school. And you can see the environment, like the sanitation, the toilets, and the hand washing facilities. All of that brings a much more child-friendly environment to the school.
Talula fokolite, talula fokolite, talula fokolite, talula fokolite, talula, talula, talula fokolite, talula, talula, talula fokolite,
Talula foleningi,
talula foleningi,
talula foleningi,
talula foleningi,
talula,
talula. for learning.